Who knows what massive event is coming to Los Angeles this summer? That's right. The Special Olympics World Summer Games are coming to L.A. That means they're returning to the United States after a 16-year absence. So what we're going to do is we're going to host a big welcome to L.A. party for athletes. There's over 7,000 athletes representing 125 different countries. So we're going to hold this at the Los Angeles Memorial Coliseum in the 2 days before the opening ceremonies of the Special Olympics. So it's partially promotion for the games. It's going to be promotion for LA itself because of the microenvironments that we have.
Right.
And it's a big focus on Los Angeles and the games returning to the US.
Right.
So we wanted to start off this event with a big bang and have a big virtual tunnel that these athletes can go through and simulate some of the games that they will be playing and competing in, things like table tennis, volleyball, bowling, things that they can actively do while they're entering. And then once they've entered, we'll be giving them a blanket so they can enjoy the concert on the grass.
Around the perimeter of the arena space, thanks to a generous sponsorship from ESPN, there are Epcot-style micro-environments that represents locations known from Los Angeles that are either iconic, like the Hollywood sign, or sports-related, like the Rose Bowl. There will be activations at each of these micro-environments. There'll be Los Angeles athletes there to interact with the attendees. There'll be social media stations where the tweets that they send will be broadcast on the Jumbotron, and games that they can play, lightly competitive activities that are beach-themed, like an Olympic ring toss or a beach ball blitz game.
Okay, so basically we have presented thus far a charity concert that's going to be held for the Special Olympics. So how do we reimagine that? What we did is we sponsored with Google.org, and YouTube is going to be broadcasting the entire concert where anyone from online can come to a specialty website, pay for access. That money will then go back to the Special Olympics, and they can view some part of the concert. So for example, if we've gotten Katy Perry to headline, folks can pay $10, $15, $20 to view that performance online, and it goes back to the foundation. Again, integrating the campaign of reachupla.org, which is something that we're going to be integrating with the Twitter feed that's leading to the Jumbotron on site. That's going to be playing on one side of the screen, on the other is going to be the live feed from the concert.
Do you realize what's interesting is that none of the content that we had today was planned. It was all done in the last 30 minutes, and it was pretty remarkable. I'm very inspired by hearing everybody. The ideas are all open source. Hopefully tomorrow you can take some of these ideas, learn some new things, and most importantly, the tables that you're sitting at, make sure that you're exchanging email addresses, because this is called really deep networking. You go to a cocktail party, you don't know who the hell you're talking to. You're working with these people, and so new friendships form out of these things, new groups form out of these things, entire agencies can form out of these things.
What was really fantastic about being here at the Plan-A-Thon was that there was a great range of experience, people that were handling big brand corporate accounts to small mom and pop businesses, and it really gave you a great depth and understanding of what the event industry is doing and how great it is to be part of the event industry.
David, I love my job. I love event planning. I think it is the most incredible, rewarding experience as a career that one can possibly imagine, especially a creative person like myself. Event planners in the industry love BizBash. And they love BizBash because it accomplishes the same thing that this Plan-A-Thon does. It's a meeting of the minds. When you read BizBash, you see what are people thinking, what are people doing, and you know what that does? That inspires new creative thought. So basically it's one idea lending to the next and creating a progression of creativity.